Alright guys, so after wearing the shoes for about a week, I didn't wear them for a full week, like 24/7 or every day, but I did use them a lot of times trying to play tennis. Trying to get these, trying to use these as a daily driver type shoe. And I know they're not supposed to be a daily driver. These are more for like sprints, 5K, something like that, short races pretty much. This is how they're holding up right now. So you can see this still the same as when they came right out of the box. Not too much wear on that, but the bottom is a little bit worn. The foam looks a little messed up now. The rubber over here or whatever it is still doing pretty good. Fly play at the bottom looks great. But yeah, I think this shoe will not last as long as other shoes I have, just because of the foam part over here. Like you really need to be using these on the forefoot if you want to keep these a long time. Try to keep the foam off the floor as much as possible. Here's the other foot, so you can see a little bit more wear over here. So that might be something with my running or walking pattern. Here we have a little bit where you see the foam is already turning. It's messed up. Rubber looks good here. It doesn't really feel like rubber though. It's really grippy, but it's more like a cloth type. Top of the shoe still looks brand new. Looks great. Tongue looks great. The shoe, now what I think. I think the shoe is pretty good. I like the shoe a lot. I feel very fast. But to take use of that grip when I'm playing tennis, I really need to use the forefoot. And it's something I had to get used to. First day it kind of hurt. After the first day it was completely fine. But that's for me, because that's different for everyone, you know? I mean, I look like I have a little bit of a nice physique, right? I mean, I'm not doing too bad. Got pretty strong legs, so it wasn't too hard to adapt to the new walking on the forefoot and trying to keep the foam off the floor as much as possible. You know, something like that. But I've heard a lot of people say that they have a hard time and that this part of their leg starts hurting a lot. So for me, it was easy to adapt to. Feel insanely fast, insanely light. Just really hard to get to that walking stage where you're like, you don't even think about it, you know? I'm still thinking about it. Every time I'm trying to use these shoes, I have to think about making sure I place my foot correctly on the ground, on the forefoot, so I can get the full benefit. And when I'm sprinting, what I actually found when I was on the treadmill is that I'll put the treadmill on 5.5 speed. I don't know any specifics. I don't know if it's, well, it was probably miles per hour. And when I put it on that speed and I started running on my forefoot, I felt like a lot of ease. Like it was like the perfect spot to be running at. I was running and I felt like the shoe was pushing me forward as I was running. So I gotta say, that was a really nice feeling. Although I've heard of shoes that have a better energy return, this felt different than my normal. This is what I usually wear. This is what I've been wearing for like, I don't know, 3 years now. They're really worn. I mean, I don't have any rubber on the forefoot. Oh wait, I don't have any worn on the forefoot. I mean, I probably run on the forefoot. That's nice to know. But yeah, I mean, damn, look at this. It's completely gone. Yeah, these shoes are almost done for. They're still really grippy though. That's nice. Man, I don't really use the heel, do I? Got a little bit of use here. But these were my previous shoes. They're great. I love these shoes as well. But now they're a little bit broken. Over here in the heel part, there's like this type of pin pushing into my foot, and it kind of hurts. So it was about time to make a change. and I changed for the better. So that's what I was wearing before. These were also 8.5. These are 8.5, and this is how much room I have left. Now you can see what it's from here to here. So I got about what, inch and a half? About inch and a half of room left. The fit is perfect around the sides. It's like right on. Maybe actually a little bit too small on the sides. But I think, yeah, my foot is bulging on the sides. Not on this one. But this is the base. This is my foot. So it's kind of bulging outside. It's a little bit tight, but my feet are weird. I actually went to like maybe like 20 stores to try shoes on, and I didn't buy a single shoe from them because none of them fit me right. I'm big on the side, but too short on the front. So shoes are hard for me to find that fit well. I really like the fit on these though. This is a really nice fit. I've been loving the shoe. Just the only problem really is adaptability. I need to adapt to this new style of walking and running. And even people around me notice when I'm walking that I'm walking weird and ask, what are you doing? Why are you walking like that? And I tell them, well, I bought these shoes and I'm supposed to walk on the forefoot because that's where the rubber thing is. When that will help me make them last longer and also help me walk more efficiently. And they say, oh, all right, try to walk on the hill. Try. And I try, but it's weird. It's weird to walk on the hill. It feels like I'm compressing every time I try to walk on the hill. And of course you're gonna compress. You're using foam. That foam is gonna compress. So here, let me see if I can get it. You see that? You see, you start on the hill, and that foam is just gonna compress, and it just feels so weird for me. Like I tried to walk on the foam, on the hill, and it's just weird. It just doesn't feel right. It's really cushioned though. That's really nice, but it just doesn't feel like the right way to walk with these shoes. The only right way feels to walk on the midfoot or the forefoot, and I guess that's how you actually get your energy return. When you walk on the midfoot, you're allowed to, for the start of the plate, you place your foot on the ground at the middle of the foot, which is where the plate is, which is where that curve starts of the plate. Let's say here. Let's say this is a curve. Now I'm no engineer. I'm no nothing, man. I'm just a 18-year-old student here. I don't know anything. I'm no expert either. But this is what I think is happening. I don't know. Someone can correct me. But I see this is a plate of the shoe. And this is where the plate starts, right here. So you start here, and it kind of gives you like a boost, you know. Now I don't really know what's going on there, but I can feel that energy return when I'm going 5.5 miles per hour on the treadmill. It's like the perfect spot for me. So I'd say these shoes are great. But I'm just really scared of the durability. I feel like these shoes are gonna break up. They're gonna be so torn on the foam in about a month. They're gonna be gone. The foam is gonna be shredded. So I'm trying to keep them clean. I mean, as you can see, after a week of wear, I tried to clean this with a brush. I cannot get it off at all. I tried to use a cloth, and I could barely get it off, but it just feels pointless. It just feels pointless to try to get it off. So from now on, I just use a brush to get all of the hairs and little... Damn, why is it not focusing, man? Focus is terrible. Trying to get all these... Damn, man. What is going on? Alright, you get a point. Try to get all these little dots off the shoe and stuff, which is why they're so clean. They're usually my shoes are way dirty. But I also normally I put all of my shoes in the laundry, in the washing machine. These shoes, I'm definitely not gonna put in there. They could get so messed up. I think they say that to make sure to minimize the use of water on the foam and oil, or else the foam will pretty much get messed up, break. I don't know. But they say to not use that at all. Oil or water, or if you're gonna use water, it has to be with a cloth, with a very, very, very lightly, tiny amounts of water if you want to clean it up. I just try to keep these away from water and oil from now on. And if I do get them with water, I'll try to dry them out. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with oil, honestly. Like, I guess it is what it is if it hits oil. But I'll try. Like, let's say I'm out on a run, and I'm going to the tennis court, and there's grass outside and it's been rainy the previous day, so I'll use, and let's say there's a ball on the grass, I'll just tell my brother to like help me out, yo, please, man. I ain't trying to get these $200 shoes. Insane. I don't think I've ever paid $200 for a shoe. This is just insane. But if the performance is good, I guess it's worth it. I've been playing tennis with them. They're great for tennis. Oh shoot. Like, I feel really, really fast when I play tennis. I'm able to make some insane plays when I use these shoes that I couldn't otherwise do with my other Nike shoes. Yo, my phone shoes. I'm gonna have to reset it. But yeah, great shoes. Probably not a daily driver though. I wouldn't recommend to use it as a daily driver. You should actually get the Vaporflies if you want your shoes to last longer, I think. Or actually get some other type of shoe, because the foam thing is just scaring me. Like, they used to have all these damn warnings about the foam. Do not touch it with pretty much anything. Like, yo, they're shoes. You're supposed to be able to walk on something. Like, these are more like track shoes, bro. I kind of forget the purchase now. Performance is amazing though. When you're on the right spot, performance is amazing. But yeah, get the shoes if you're gonna be using it on a track or on the road, something like that. That'll be good. They're good. They'll be good for that. But if you're gonna walk on grass, bro, you're done. You don't want to walk on grass at all. And if it's wet grass, even worse, dude. Like, the shoes are gonna be gone so quickly, man. Just get yourself some shoes that you can actually use for everything. Because it kind of sucks having to tell my brother to pick up the tennis balls. And I can't. I just don't want to lose these shoes, because these shoes are insanely expensive, bro. There's no way I'm backing out now. I'm too far away. So yeah, it's pretty much my review on the shoes. Great shoes, just not for everything, you know. These are definitely not daily drivers. And I've seen videos, I've watched videos of people saying these are not daily drivers. I was like, I don't know, it's true, man, but I'm gonna try it out first and then tell if it's a daily driver or not. And yeah, these are not a daily driver, dude. Like, I'm scared that these are just gonna be, the foam's gonna get messed up soon. And I just got them, like, that's just crazy. But yeah, durability wise, these are not gonna last long. Get yourself another shoe if you're looking for durability. If you're looking to get the best of the best, this is probably the shoe. These are just insanely light. Like, I took them off, gave them to my grandma, and she thought it was impossible that these were this light. It's just insane. But yeah, that's all my thoughts on the Nike Streakfly 2s. Yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.